Hola clase, soy Senora Group, and today we are going to have a practice e-learning day in class. Sorry about my voice. Today in school, my voice was starting to go. It's getting even worse. But try to hang with me as you watch and listen to this video. What the goal of this video is, this is your welcome video for your e-learning day. Anytime we have an e-learning day, you will have a welcome video. This is a practice e-learning day in preparation for our flex day, which is a scheduled e-learning day, which will take place on Monday, January 20th. So my goal here today is for me to make sure that you know where to go to access your e-learning. So there are a couple ways you can access your e-learning. The first way I always suggest is to go to the calendar. So I'm in student view in Canvas, so this is what you should see when you are in Canvas. Along the left-hand side is a button or a tab that says calendar. If you click on calendar, when that opens up, you should see two things. One will be an e-learning practice and it'll be an event. And then the other one will be some type of assignment. Always go into the event first. That's where you're going to access this welcome video. And you will also access your resources and your lesson for the day. And then this bottom one will be your assignment. It might be a quiz. It might be where you have to type in sentences. It just depends on what I've given you. But always, always, always do the lesson before you try to do the assignment. So once you're in here, if you click on the e-learning practice today for the 15th of January, you're going to see this option and you can click here. And then it's going to take you to where you can access the welcome video, the lesson and assignments by clicking there. That's not finished yet because this video is going into that segment. So if we click there, it's going to take us maybe somewhere. Nope. It's going to say that our access is denied because I haven't published it yet. But when we're in class, you'll see how that works. All right. So if we go back to our dashboard, if it'll let us go there. Nope, it won't let us go there either. So give me a second here. I'm going to have to go all the way back into your course. All right, and go back into student view. Sorry about that. All right, so you will be able to go to calendar, like I said, and on our e-learning practice day, this will be linked and you'll be able to access it. Okay, so the other place that you can go when you are not in the calendar is to simply go to our modules in our course. So if you're in our homepage, which this is our homepage, and you go to modules, there's going to be a module that says e-learning. Now, right now, the only one I have published, because like I said, I'm still working on the other one, is one from the 13th of November. But this will show you what that resource or outline page or overview page, whatever you want to call it, will look like. So if I click there, this is always how it's going to be set up. I'll have the e-learning and the date up there. Bienvenidos means welcome. It'll say e-learning and the date again. Remember, this is just an example. This is not the one you are going to work through in our practice session today in class. Then there'll be the welcome video, which I am recording right now. And then there is this resource template. This is where everything you're going to need is linked. And so on this day, these are all the things my students need. I also go ahead and link my email address. Remember, if you have questions, even on this practice day during e-learning, you can send me an email or send me a message through Canvas. Okay? So remember, two places to access your e-learning: calendar, and then also in modules, e-learning. So now I'm going to take us back home. And I'm going to show you something in the class content button. So if you click on the class content button, you're going to see all these resources, recursos. But the first one is applying to e-learning, and it says, where can I find my e-learning for La Clase de Español? If I click on that, it's going to either download a file for you or it might pop a file open. It just depends. Everyone's does it a little bit different. So mine downloaded, so I'm going to have to open that. We'll take a second here. Maybe it'll open. It's thinking about it. It's thinking awful hard. Sometimes if your file won't open, if you close out of what you're in, it might be here on your desktop. So that's what mine did. It says, where can I find my e-learning for La Clase de Español? When you have an e-learning day, you will always be able to find your e-learning lesson, resources, and assignment in one of two places. So there are always two options. One is to go to modules, which we just did. Okay, if you go to modules, then you just look for e-learning and the day that that e-learning is on. So for example, if we were doing e-learning on the 13th of November, that's the day I would have looked for. The other thing is to go to your calendar in Canvas. Remember, there will be a resources, and then there'll also be your actual assignment for the day. Make sure you go through the resources first before going through the assignment. And again, my email is linked here. Send me an email or a message through Canvas whenever we have an e-learning day, whether it's the real thing or practice. If you have any questions, then I will answer those for you as quick as I can. All right, so let's go back to Canvas. Okay. I am actually going to go ahead and leave student view. Okay, so there we go. We're out of student view now. And remember that once you are here in the home page, all you have to do is either access calendar or access modules in order to find your e-learning. So your e-learning for today is going to focus on los días. I don't know why I disappeared. There I am. Is going to focus on those días. And you will now be able to work through all of the things on the actual e-learning page for today. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up so you can see a little bit, like I said, of what it looks like. It's not going to be completely finished because I need to insert this video there. But let's go ahead and look at that. Now this is going to look different than you because this is my Canvas, not yours. So when we look here, I'm going to disappear here for a minute. This is the start of what your e-learning practice will look like. It'll be all finished by the time you actually get to access it and look at it. You can see my video that I'm making right now is going to go right in here. And then this will be where you access your lesson for the day, which is on los días, and then where you access your homework. Remember, today during class, if you have any problems, any questions or concerns, just send me an email or send me a message through Canvas. Buena suerte, mis estudiantes. Adios.